The word by is an important preposition in the English language, and it can be used in various contexts to convey different meanings as follows. Indicating time. Used to specify a point in time or a deadline. Examples. We need the report by Friday. The train departs by 9 a.m. Please have your homework completed by Monday morning. The package is scheduled to arrive by the end of the week. We need to finish the project by the deadline, which is in 2 days. He promised to call me back by 3 p.m. Can you send me the email by this afternoon? They plan to reach the summit by nightfall. We should arrive at the airport by 10 a.m. for our morning flight. The restaurant reservations are confirmed by 6:30 p.m. Method or means. Used to indicate the method or means by which something is done. Examples. She traveled to Europe by plane. He solved the problem by using a calculator. She prepared a delicious meal by following her grandmother's recipe. He communicated his ideas effectively by giving a persuasive presentation. The problem was solved by using advanced computer algorithms. She won the race by running faster than her competitors. The book was written by the author in just 6 months. They traveled to the remote island by taking a small boat. The painting was created by the artist using oil on canvas. He aced the exam by studying diligently and practicing past papers. Passing through or close to. Used to indicate passing through a place or being close to something. Examples. We drove by the park on our way home. The store is right by the mall. We drove by the mountains and enjoyed the scenic views. As I walked by the park, I saw children playing on the swings. The hiking trail passes by a beautiful waterfall. The grocery store is right by the shopping mall, so it's convenient for shoppers. The river flows by the small town, providing a picturesque view. Our hotel is located by the beach, offering stunning oceanfront views. As we strolled by the old church, the bells began to ring. We live by the woods, and we often see deer and other wildlife in our backyard. Location. Used to specify a location or position. Examples. The book is on the shelf by the window. The cafe is by the river. The restaurant is located by the waterfront, offering a beautiful view of the harbor. You can find the entrance to the museum by the main gate. He left his keys by the front door. The library is situated by the city park, making it a peaceful place to study. Our hotel room is by the pool, so we can enjoy a swim anytime. She sat down by the window to enjoy the natural light while reading. The picnic area is by the lake, making it a perfect spot for a family outing. The store is conveniently located by the train station, making it easy for commuters to shop. Agent or doer. Used to indicate the person or thing that performs an action. Examples. The letter was written by Jane. The cake was baked by the chef. The novel was written by a famous author. The cake was baked by the talented pastry chef. The movie was directed by an award-winning filmmaker. The artwork was created by a renowned artist. The investigation was conducted by the experienced detective. The building was designed by a team of skilled architects. The speech was delivered by the charismatic politician. The research was carried out by a dedicated team of scientists. Amount or quantity. Used to indicate an amount, quantity, or rate. Examples: She makes $20 by the hour. He lost 10 pounds by exercising regularly. She earns money by the hour, working as a freelance consultant. The store offers discounts for purchasing items by the dozen. He buys groceries in bulk, saving money by the cartload. She measures ingredients for her recipes by the cup and tablespoon. The company produces thousands of units by the day. He managed to save a substantial amount of money by the year. The water level in the reservoir has dropped by several feet due to the drought. She can eat chocolate bars by the dozen without feeling sick. Expression of proximity. Used to describe something that is very close. Examples: She stood by the door, waiting for her friend. The cat sat by the fireplace to keep warm. She stood by the door, waiting for her friend to arrive. The cat sat by the fireplace to stay warm on the chilly evening. The children gathered by the tree, eagerly awaiting the arrival of Santa Claus. The hikers set up their campsite by the river to enjoy the serene sounds of flowing water. The park bench was occupied by an elderly couple, sharing stories and memories. The photographer crouched down by the flowers to capture the perfect shot. The audience crowded by the stage, hoping to catch a glimpse of the famous musician. The workers took a break by the shade of the building to escape the scorching sun. Passive voice. Used in passive voice constructions to indicate the doer of the action. Examples: The project was completed by the team. The book was written by a renowned author. The car was repaired by the mechanic. The letter was delivered by the postal service. The cake was baked by my grandmother. The proposal was approved by the board of directors. The house was painted by a team of professional painters. The report was prepared by the research team. The project was completed by the dedicated employees. The artwork was admired by visitors from all over the world. Approximate time. Used to indicate an approximate time. Examples: I'll be home by 7:30 p.m. The package should arrive by next Tuesday. She expects to finish the project by the end of the month. We plan to start the road trip by early morning. The meeting is scheduled to conclude by lunchtime. I'll have the report ready by tomorrow afternoon. They aim to complete the construction by the summer. The event will begin by 7 p.m., so please arrive on time. The repair work on the house should be done by mid-October. She intends to complete the marathon by late morning. Authorship or attribution. Used to attribute a quote or statement to a source. Examples: To be or not to be, that is the question by William Shakespeare. Romeo and Juliet is a famous play written by William Shakespeare. The quote "to be or not to be, that is the question" is from Hamlet by William Shakespeare. The article on climate change was written by a renowned scientist. The song Imagine was composed by John Lennon. The theory of relativity was developed by Albert Einstein. The famous painting Starry Night was created by Vincent van Gogh. The research paper on genetics was authored by a team of scientists. The Great Gatsby is a novel written by F. Scott Fitzgerald. The documentary on wildlife conservation was directed by a talented filmmaker. Expressing a condition. Used to express a condition or requirement. Examples: you can enter the contest by submitting your entry form. To qualify for the scholarship, you must meet the GPA requirement set by the university. She can participate in the marathon by registering before the deadline. By following the instructions carefully, you can assemble the furniture correctly. You can access the exclusive content by becoming a premium member. To graduate with honors, students must maintain a high academic performance throughout their studies. By studying diligently, you can improve your chances of passing the exam. The loan can be approved by meeting the credit score criteria. To succeed in this role, you need to demonstrate exceptional teamwork skills. By completing the required training modules, employees can gain certification in workplace safety. Measurement and comparison. Used in measurements or comparisons. Examples: he is taller by a few inches. The book is by far the most interesting one I've read. He outperformed his competitors by a wide margin in the race. The new smartphone is thinner by a few millimeters compared to the previous model. She improved her test score by 10 points after studying diligently. The cake was sweeter by a notch, thanks to the extra sugar added. The company's revenue increased by 20% over the last quarter. The temperature dropped by several degrees overnight. The new car model is more fuel efficient by miles per gallon. His marathon time was faster by a significant margin compared to last year.